The FDA's Pharmacy Compounding Advisory Committee begins a critical two-day meeting today in Washington to decide whether to let compounding pharmacies dispense 7 unapproved peptide substances that have exploded in popularity on social media. At stake is whether BPC 157, TB 500, and 5 other peptides land on the Section 503A bulk drug substances list. Adding these to the list wouldn't be FDA approval, but it would allow licensed compounding pharmacies to dispense them with a prescription. FDA career scientists recommended against every single one of these substances, citing no human clinical data for 3 of them. 3 of the 7 have no human clinical data at all. The other 4 have what the agency calls inadequate data. Yet, social media influencers on TikTok and Reddit have driven soaring demand for these substances, promoting them for injury recovery, anti-aging, and cognitive enhancement. That demand has fueled a booming gray market. Peptide imports from China reached $328 million in 2025. Doctors warn patients are buying unregulated versions online, often injecting substances with unknown purity and no clinical oversight. Dr. Jessica Duncan, chief medical officer at IVM Health, told the committee that approving these substances without clinical evidence amounts to an experiment on the American public. Her testimony reflects growing concern among medical professionals. The push has powerful backing. HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. moved 14 of 19 previously restricted peptides back to eligibility in February, clearing the path for today's vote, and the reconstituted advisory panel now includes at least 8 members with financial ties to the peptide industry. The committee is expected to deliver its recommendation by the end of the two-day meeting. Any formal rulemaking that follows typically takes 12 to 24 months, meaning the FDA is unlikely to finalize new peptide rules before the 2028 election cycle.